Action.
Hey y'all.
Good evening.
Hey.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
So they say.
There you go.
Anyway, I'm done.
I'm Becky.
Welcome to Equally Yo.
Equally Yo. I was behind on
that
one.
All right, take two.
So, and today, y'all, is the 2-year anniversary of rest in peace, Percy the Possum.
Man,
I'm sure y'all wonder who Percy the Possum is.
Tell about Percy the Possum.
Percy the Possum was our first family pet, but we didn't go and purchase him. He came to us.
Yeah.
So we was coming out of town. Don pulled in the yard, and we hit something. It was like a bump. I was like, Don, what's that? It was about 3 a.m. We was just coming back from out of town. And I was like, Don, what's that? And he got out the truck and he was like, oh my God, I hit something. And I was like, what was it? It was Percy.
Percy was a damn possum.
He was a possum.
A big
in
ass
our
possum.
yard. In our yard.
In our yard.
And so I was like, oh my God. So Don felt so bad. And he was like,
well.
You felt guilty.
I did. I felt guilty for a time being. And then I was like, Lord, we got these kids in this truck. And I don't want them, them things is crazy, man. I don't want nothing like that attacking my babies.
But the thing is, we thought he died.
Yeah.
So Don backed the car back out the driveway and parked in the grass because the possum was in the driveway. So we get everything out the car. I'm afraid of everything. So I'm running in the house with the kids. Don outside getting all our luggage out the car. And then so we go to sleep. I had to get up and go to work the next day.
A whole different day.
So Don, we have a surveillance camera in his man cave. So I'm looking out on the camera into the driveway. And I see Percy pacing the driveway. Yeah. Back and forth, pissed off. Yeah. He had the frown on his face, eyes bulged out his head, like red, all kind of crap going on. So I woke Don up. I'm like, Don, Percy ain't dead. He him. He here. He mad. Don was like, girl, you crazy. That possum, he not stunning us. So he pacing, it's about pacing the doorway. He was pacing, waiting on us to come out. So I'm scared. I made Don get out of bed and walk me to my car. Man. So he walked me to my car. Percy still going strong. We hit him with a whole car. He's still going strong.
No. We hit it with a whole truck.
Yeah, it was a truck.
Yeah, we had a truck at the time.
We hit him with the whole truck. He's still going strong. So I'm calling animal rescue. I'm like, we got a possum in our yard.
Let me say something about pest control.
Okay.
Biggest damn ripoff
ever in life.
This is not our pet.
It's not.
No telling where it came from. All I know is in our yard, and it needs to go.
He was holding on.
I got babies at this house, okay?
Percy the Possum was definitely black.
Man.
Because he held on.
Do you know these damn white folks was trying to charge us over $200 to go pick up a rodent?
Pick up a rodent out our yard.
Ain't had nothing to do with us. Nothing.
So I'm
Percy. Get out my yard, cuz.
I'm finna start charging Percy. I'm about to start charging Percy
because I got worked up. I'm sorry.
Percy was about to get charged some rent.
Happy 4th of July, y'all.
He was here.
Happy 4th of July. I forgot to mention it.
Did I mention it? You mentioned it. You just got worked up on Percy.
I'm sorry. Blood pressure all up. I'm hot naturally.
Oh my God.
Internally.
So I'm calling pest control.
Big word.
Tennessee pest control.
They
never showed. So we're seeing. So our neighbors. Everybody know who Percy is now.
No. It wasn't some fact they wasn't going to show. They want us to pay them first.
Yeah, to show.
Yeah,
and this was our county. I'll call it the county pest control. So, because I'm just trying to save Percy life, because I'm like, I'm sure he in pain, because like I said, we ran him over in the truck.
Damn Percy, I got kids. I got kids. Damn Percy.
Be humane.
He wasn't being humane. He wasn't being humane, cuz.
So I'm like, okay.
Hell.
So I'm done, left for work. He like, Percy still in the driveway. I said, Lord, I gotta go back to this house. I'm scared. So I get home. I was like, what Percy at? I'm thinking he in the backyard or something. Percy not in the backyard. Percy not in the front yard. Percy not anywhere to be found. So.
But I've noticed there's a strange white bag
in the front yard
on the other side of in the neighbor's yard. I'm looking like they just didn't. Whatever trash. It must be like a dirty diaper or something.
Yeah.
But I'm looking like, nah, that little girl about 10 years old, and I know damn well she ain't wearing no diapers.
Right. So I'm like, I called them. I'm like, done. We named them and everything. Done. Percy gone. Done. Like when I left the house, he was still there. I was like, he's gone now. I don't know where he went. He's not in our yard anymore. So I'm thinking, okay, pest control came together. So we said, we see a white bag like. Were they at the edge of the street?
Just sitting in the yard.
So after a while, it started smelling. I'm like, what is this? And so my brother-in-law came over, and he was like, because I called him, and I was like, can you come? Because Dunn didn't work. My brother-in-law came over, and he was like, that's Percy.
Percy was in that damn
Percy
bag.
was in the bag, Dad.
Percy. So what happened was, So if I can finish this up from my perspective, I'm gonna tell you exactly what the hell happened.
I just can't go on.
When the wifey told me, hey, Percy gone. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I said, we come home, see the white bag, and Percy ain't nowhere around. For some odd reason, our neighbors, they're Latino. He was just sitting in the yard drinking his Corona. I looked at him, and I looked at him, and he looked at me. He was like, I said,
he said that's a bill for a founder's fee.
I said, and it took me a moment to realize them niggas killed Percy.
The neighbors killed Percy.
Them neighbors killed Percy.
The neighbors killed Percy. So R.I.P. Percy, our first family pet. It's 2 years to the day.
They did my job for me.
They did the job for us because I was terrified.
I ain't no country. I'm not a country dude like that. I'm sorry, man. I ain't no coward, but I ain't no kill either.
Yo, I was done.
Nah, man. Not I.
It's scarring till today. It's scarring. Because Percy, I really believe Percy was a black man reincarnated. He held on. He was our ancestor. Because he held on.
Nah, Percy was a damn roach inside of a damn rat.
Oh my God.
A big rat on top of it.
Y'all, yes. So we're going to end this with rest in peace, Percy. Thank you to the neighbors. Y'all didn't have to kill Percy like that, but thank y'all because I was terrified.
Yeah, y'all probably don't even understand English, but you know.
I know, right?
You did you did my job for me, and I'm very proud of that.
So,
anywho,
as y'all know, today is Independence Day, July 4th. Y'all all know the history behind it. That's when we was freed and the 13 colonies united.
Allegedly.
That's when we became united. But not so much for African Americans because 89 years later, that's when we were emancipated. Independence was signed. The treaty, it was signed in 1776. Juneteenth, what we know as our emancipation, what African Americans' emancipation was 1865. 89 years later. So, yeah.
Know your history, cuz.
So, we all like the holiday because we get to pop firecrackers. We barbecue. Cream. We barbecue, hang with family. Most of us have family reunions. We lit, of course, but it's scarring because of our history and because of the climate we are in today in the United States. We're technically still not free, but we're free, and it's kind of sad.
A lot of us not even mentally free.
That's right. Say it, bro.
Oh God, I got brain freeze.
So, we just wanted to like touch on like some political stuff and religious stuff and just talk a little bit about the holiday because it's July 4th and we just wanted to just talk about it.
Oh, we don't actually get into the holiday.
No, we ain't gonna get into the holiday.
I thought we were just gonna, say just like
there you go.
Just like speak on, like
do what you do.
No, it's it's us. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I'm still trying to put this password in for this Wi-Fi. Us. Yeah. I was just trying to see. Actually, I thought we'd I didn't know we were gonna get like deep into that. I thought we were just gonna like we're gonna speak on our political views and religion, all that good stuff. The hell, because regardless of the circumstances, we can preach that niggas gonna still be niggas when they come to 4th of July. You right. Niggas gonna be niggas when Christmas come around. Well, then again, I ain't gonna take Christmas away from my kids. Right. Though. I ain't gonna even trip on Christmas though. Yeah, I ain't gonna even trip on Christmas.
But Dalen do know we the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause he get us every time. He pulls out his teeth himself. Brings them to us and he's like, so we're gonna get a toy? And we didn't tell him. If for the people who don't know, Dalen is our son. He's autistic. Yes, Asperger's. Very smart. Yeah, he has Asperger's. He's on the spectrum. I would say. Too smart. So he researched Tooth Fairy and found out the Tooth Fairy was not real himself at 8 years old. Well, 7 years old. Sorry, 7 years old. He found out Tooth Fairy wasn't real. Yeah, man. Too smart. He came to us and was like, "So the Tooth Fairy not real. Y'all gonna take me so give me a toy?" He was like 5 or 6. Yeah, he was like he was like 5 or 6, and he was like, "So that kid is a genius. Y'all gonna take me to GameStop?" So Daddy, every time he lose a tooth, which it's like he lose one every week now because he in the bathroom, pulling them out his mouth, and so every time he loses a tooth, Daddy and him take a trip to GameStop.
I'm Daddy, by the way.
So yeah,
so about that. So look, today's topic, and I know we just dropped 2 episodes in 1 week, which is actually kind of dope. Thank you guys for the support that we've been receiving.
Thank y'all.
I didn't know we was going that far. Like we have people in Bronx, New York that listen to the podcast, Virginia, Texas,
North Carolina, from our hometown. Right. Just the support has been so awesome.
Man. That's dope, man, and we really appreciate that. Yeah. So, get to the lecture at hand. Today's topic: our political views and also religion, which is going to be a very, very good topic. And then again, to some of you guys, it might be a sensitive topic, but that's exactly what we do.
Just consider this as a disclaimer.
Absolutely. We're not here to offend anyone. Yeah. We're not here to send no kind of hate mail and no stuff like that. Don't try to report us. This is us.
This is our opinion. Absolutely. Our constitutional right.
Right. Alrighty. So, religion. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take it for a second, but let me do something quick.
Yeah. So with religion, we both were raised Christian. My grandmother raised my mom and aunts as apostolic. People who don't know what apostolic is, they wear skirts. No pants are allowed to be worn by women or makeup. They always have to have their hair pulled back out of their face. That's old school apostolic. New school, not so strict, but they still kind of strict. They preach no sex before marriage. Believe in speaking in tongues, Holy Ghost, all that good old stuff. That's how I was raised. Not so strict, but that's how I was raised in my home church.
Almost sound Amish.
Well, it's apostolic Pentecostal. Right. So that's how we was raised. So I mean, now, me and Don trying to raise our kids believe. Dalen knows that there is a savior. Jesus died for our sins on the cross. Absolutely. God is existing in our household. We read our Bibles, listen to gospel music, absolutely, all kind of good old stuff. Absolutely. But I'm not putting that strictness on them because let's be real. This society today, these kids aren't waiting until marriage anymore to have sex. Men done that waiting until marriage to have sex.
Far from it.
So they not that whole thing where you gonna go to hell if you have sex before marriage. No, like I feel like we're gonna provide our kids with condoms and education so that they can protect themselves. So won't nobody end up pregnant, or with STDs or anything that's detrimental to life. Right. But we're not gonna sit there and try to teach them. No, you're gonna burn in hell for the rest of your life if you have sex before marriage. Because come on, like, how can you with one mouth and tongue preach that God is a forgiving God and He loves you no matter what, but then again, if you do this, He never gonna forgive you. So it's like contradictory.
Sound like a bunch of hypocrites to me. But that's just me though.
Yeah, so we know what God has done for us. So that's why we teach our kids and we let them discover for themselves. But we know how big God is in our life. Right. How many blessings He have bestowed on us. So can't nobody tell us that God ain't real. I feel like He is. It may be some people who feel otherwise, but I know what He have done for me. Absolutely. All I can speak for is me.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
So me. And what I don't understand about the so-called religion of these days, if we were all put on this earth to serve a purpose, to serve God also. Why do we have all of these thousands of different religions? I don't understand that. We all worship in one God.
Right.
And you have all these different types of religions. Me personally, I see it as more as control than try to teach the words of God and all that stuff. I see it as, and I've been seeing that ever since I was wise enough to open my mind and educate myself on this whole so-called thing of religion. Because to this day, I feel like religion is one of the worst things that could ever happen to black people. Yep. I'll just be straight honest with you.
Say it, bro.
I'm gonna just be, and the one thing, and this is the one thing that really pisses me off about these so-called black Christians. I'm gonna piss a lot of y'all off. Don't get ready for it. This is what pisses me off about a lot of y'all black Christians. Y'all get saved, quote quotes. Y'all get saved. You get baptized, the whole nine. Now all of a sudden you're holier than thou. Mm-hmm. You're very judgmental. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. And straight up and down, excuse my language, just some straight assholes. Mm-hmm. You know everything, you're never wrong.
Right.
Now, what really just like really irks my nerves with these days and times. The gay community is more open than it's ever been. Because once upon a time, not too long ago, being gay was taboo.
Right.
And once again, if you're supposed to be God's people, and God is a forgiving God, He's a merciful God, and all that stuff. Why is it that when that young lady or that young brother come out and they want to say, "Okay, hey, I'm gay. This is who I am," y'all throw him to the wolves,
right? Instead
of just embracing that and embracing that young lady or that young fellow, and you know what I'm saying? And it's like y'all just bash them. And I just don't understand. And then another thing, when I did some research, the Ku Klux Klan call themselves Christians too. And look what they do. Right. Look what they've been doing to us.
Right.
They've been lynching us for years.
Right.
They're Christians also. So I don't ever want my name attached to Christianity. Because I don't believe in Christianity. Matter of fact, I don't believe in I don't believe in no man-made religion. Because it's a bunch of bullcrap. Mm-hmm. I feel like y'all became very, very short-sighted for what God really has for us. Mm-hmm. Now, let's not get it twisted. I'm not an atheist. I would never open my mouth and fix my mouth and say, I don't believe in God. Oh, God is real.
Yeah.
Oh, God is very real. He showed me that I am. Mm-hmm. One too many times in my lifetime. But I would never I would never try to get caught up. I would never in my life, as long as I live, get caught up with these man-made religions, because that's all it is.
Yeah.
When God walked this earth, I bet y'all didn't know this. When God walked this earth, God created one church.
There you go.
The Church of Christ. I bet you didn't know. I knew that.
There you go.
And like I said, I just don't understand. Well, I do understand. It's all about control. It's not about God. It's not about trying to teach God's words and his knowledge and commandments and all that stuff. It's all about control, and that's all it's ever been.
We need more control.
Say it, bro. You said it yourself, Michael. We need more control.
Okay.
Say it, bro. It's as bad as that is it's the truth. It's the God honest truth. It doesn't have anything to do because y'all. I feel like y'all. A lot of these religions just done strayed away from God.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all were doing what y'all doing because of control. You mean to tell me a woman can't wear no makeup? A woman can't be a woman. If a woman get an abortion, she going to hell.
Mm-hmm.
If a woman decides she want to have another relationship with a woman, she going to hell. That's bullshit, man. That's bull.
But in the same breath, they teach God is love. But you're not showing love.
You're not giving it.
Yeah, you're not giving it.
You're not giving it
by acting that way, because that's not love.
And that's why I stay away from people like that, because they're hypocrites. Main ones that call themselves Christians, they are the biggest hypocrites that I've known. And I've grown up around this my whole life. And it's just like y'all like, once again, religion is one of the worst things that ever happened to black people.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and simple. We was taken from our homeland, stripped of our religion and all of our, all of our possessions and beliefs and all that stuff, and we was brainwashed with this white man's religion, because that's exactly what it is. I hate to tell you that, and of course, I know you don't want to believe it, but it's true. We come from kings and queens and all that stuff, but y'all fail to realize that. That's that. Boy, I can go all day. Matter of fact, I think I am gonna go all day.
Don't go all day, babe.
I ain't gonna go all day now. To get back in line and all that stuff. Now, me and my wife, we might have a different sight when it comes down to religion and how certain things be done, but we compromise. We make it work, because my love for my wife and my family is too important.
Mm-hmm.
To fall out over something as far as religion, because you might not hear a lot, but a lot of marriages doesn't work because of the fact, okay, she believe in this, but he believes in that, and they're not trying to connect.
They're not coming together worshiping.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And it's not worth it. It's not worth losing something that you have spent a hard time building as is. We have different views when it comes to raising kids every now and then, but a lot of things I can say, I take the criticism that my wife gives me. I take and I learn from that. I dwell on it and I learn from it.
Same here.
I had a real bad habit of going too hard on my son, being tougher on him than I am with my daughters. Mm-hmm. That's not right, because I feel like if I would have kept going in that route, he would have grew up hating me.
Yeah,
I don't want that, because in fact, that's something I have to deal with my so-called father. And I say so-called father because he wasn't there. Now, one time when my mom was when she was going through raising two men, raising two little boys, I refuse to put my kids through that. Let me slow down a little bit. Let me back up a little bit, baby.
Okay.
We really, 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 really gotta get it together. Kings, queens, we gotta get it together. We are here to protect our queens. The black woman is the most disrespected woman on this earth. We have to protect her.
And we have to protect our men.
Absolutely. And we have to protect our princes and our princesses and all that stuff because we are. I hate to say, but a lot of us are not doing a great job doing that. Baby, you take it for a little bit, baby. Take it for a little bit.
You went in.
I went in. I went in a little bit too deep, man. I went in a little bit too deep, man.
Well, it's just it's a touchy subject. Because like I said, with the climate that's going on, it's almost like we still enslaved. And we're not saying every person that's not black wrong, because I know a lot of genuine people. I have so many friends of so many different races that love me like we was birthed out the same canal. And I love them the same way. It's just, it's me with I think about everything that's happening. Like I said, our son has autism. He has a temper. Some stuff he does not understand. We have to repeat it a couple times to him. Sometimes he gets frustrated because he can't understand, and it's just a lot of people don't have patience for that.
Right.
So my fear is when he turns a teenager and he's driving or he's out with friends or anything, because my son's gonna have a normal life. We've already spoken it into the atmosphere, and a police pull him over and ask him for his ID, and my son can't register what he's saying, or my son can't understand, or my son moves too quickly and he's gunned down because
he doesn't
know what they're saying, or the officer didn't take the time out to understand he's autistic. They just see a black man, a black young boy. And so they just all of a sudden look at him as a criminal, and he's nothing like he's not that. And like I said, I have family that's in law enforcement and love them to death. And I'm not talking about every officer, because every officer isn't bad. Every politician doesn't have an agenda. In my eyes, every church isn't bad. I love the church I go to now. I love the church I was raised in. Right. I love the church that I was attending before we moved here to where we at now. I mean, it's just you have to find what works for you. But back to the matter, it just scares me because I'm raising a black boy in this world, and my fear is if it doesn't change, it's like it's not changing. We were free 1865, and it's like, and then we went through, they found another way to put us in bondage. We went through Jim Crow and segregation, and then after that, now it's criminal system. It's like it's like a thing after a thing after a thing with trying to criminalize African Americans. And it's like we're celebrating this holiday because we're supposed to be free as a whole. We're supposed to be united, the United States of America. But who is it free to? Just certain people, not everybody. And it seems like we're backtracking, and it's just we're supposed to be moving forward because it's 2019. And we shouldn't be still having this conversation. It's like every week we're having a conversation about something that's happening with a young African American child in America, or with other people of color, Hispanics, Latinos, people, everybody who is of color. It seems like we're having issues, and it's just time for us to come together, because we can't battle each other and then try to fight against others, trying to protect each other when we fight each other. It's like it's division. It's like a division among your household.
It's also like seeing like that's what they want.
Right, and we're falling into the trap.
Yeah.
Because it gives them, it makes them feel like, okay, well, we have the right to do this because Like they doing it to themselves.
When you do stuff like get on social media and you're twerking or you showing yourself with a big old thing of lean, or you go into a grocery store and you open the bluebell ice cream, you lick the top of it and put it right back.
And that girl would have got punched in her throat.
Man.
Because don't nobody ask, look, don't mess with my food. Don't mess with my ice cream. Because you know how I feel about my ice cream. Don't go in those stores licking my ice cream. And you know I like my ice cream.
Absolutely.
Don't do that to my ice cream. That made me so mad. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not nice. It's just, we can't, we have to, just, we got to do better, y'all, because people trying to do too much to become famous. We have to do better. We have to, as a whole, because this can't be life. So
politics.
Yeah.
Politics.
Yeah.
Politics. Man, what can I say about the damn politics? I'm trying to get Bubby something to drink.
There you go. So the politics part, I just
how do you feel about politics? We ain't never really talked about politics.
We ain't never really talked about politics. We try to avoid that conversation in our household because it's so touchy. It's so touchy. And it's like nothing worse than I'm not gonna say nothing worse than our favor because there will be negative. We're not gonna be negative Nancy's. It's we just try not to touch on politics because it's like always like who can you trust? Because it seems everybody has an agenda, but they don't have an agenda. I hate to think of all politicians having an agenda, and you try to go for and the thing that gets me. I'm just gonna say it. When black people see another black person running, they don't care what they stand for. They just know they black and they gonna vote for them. And I'm like, we should not be looking at color, y'all. We should be looking at what this person gonna do to better our society. Because
Kamala, what's her name? Kamala. She ain't the one. I'm sorry to tell it to you, players, because I know a lot. Like I said, a lot of y'all looking at skin color. She is not the way. No, she's not. No, she's not.
She alright.
No, she's not. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, okay.
She is not the way. I'm telling you.
She not the way, the truth, of the life.
I'm sorry. Look, no offense. I apologize for saying this, but I refuse to trust any black woman that's married to a Jewish man.
Hold on. Don't say that.
It's true. It's true. It is true. It's true. You get I'm telling you, it's true, man. I'm telling you, like I said, do your research. Mm-hmm. Just do your research.
I understand that, but I'm just saying, don't look at skin color because.
And of course, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize about this. And no offense, but we ain't gonna have no female president.
Ever.
I'm sorry. The way this country is ran, it is not gonna happen.
You're right.
I'm sorry to say that too, but it is not gonna happen. America will be damned.
I doubt they let another black man into the
White House. Of course. You might not get a Obama this time. You might get a Ben Carson.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool capital right there, boy. That boy. Hey.
Y'all don't unsubscribe from us, y'all.
I wanted the young buck in the cut. I wanted the young buck in the fella can fetch a roll over too, cause he bad good as hell.
Y'all, please don't unsubscribe.
It's true, man.
Because my husband cutting up today because this is a touchy subject for him.
We need help with this.
This is a touchy subject for him.
If it's anything, we need to stop being so damn dependent on the government gonna do this, the government gonna do that, slave reparation and all that bull crap. Man, you can kiss that. You can kiss that crap. Y'all can bitch and complain about that stuff from years and years to come.
It will be a rainy, snowy day in hell with sleet and snow before we get some reparations.
Right. They might do it. They might did it for who they did it for who they do it for the Irish.
They did it for they halfway did it for Native Americans.
Yeah, you said it halfway.
Cause I still hadn't got my reparation. FYI.
And they took that land.
Right. Still taking it.
Still taking it. Come on, man. Like I never have faith in government. I never will have faith in government. It was it was wonderful seeing a black president in office and all that stuff. Shut up, Don. I ain't gonna even say nothing. I ain't gonna even speak on that.
People, we just have to come together. We have to be united. If we're gonna be united, we just have to be united. I don't know how to sugarcoat it.
Do the research.
We just have to be united.
Do your research.
We have to.
Do your research.
We have to. And I can understand your frustrations because can't nobody tell you how to feel because you are a black man living in America.
Right.
And just like nobody can tell me how to feel because I'm an African American woman living in America.
Right.
So you can't tell somebody how to feel unless you walk in their shoes. So I can understand your frustrations. Right. So I hope people won't judge because of the conversation because it's uncomfortable.
Right.
Because you have to have it.
They're good at this.
And the more people who talk about it, I feel like it'll start a movement where we will strive to do better because we will see the problem. If you won't see the problem if you don't have the conversation about it. So that's the thing.
When it's all said and done, baby, I still gotta get up. I still gotta go to work. I gotta provide for us. You still gotta get up and go to work, provide for us. You still gotta get your education. I still gotta get my education. And sad as it is, we gotta build up debt just to get a damn degree.
To get the degree, yeah. And spend the rest of your life paying back the debt.
Right. Unless you
working to pay the debt.
Unless you lucky and hit the lotto or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, you have to, well, a lot of us, and when I say us, I mean people as a whole. Mm-hmm. Well, no, let me rephrase that. I'm going to say this as black people in general. The system was not built it wasn't built to protect us. It was built for us.
Right. It was built keep us held down.
Exactly.
That's why I was saying we escaped slavery, and then they came up with another thing and another thing, another thing. Yep. It's just repetitive. Yep. To the point where it's like we have to but we fighting against each other.
Yep, that's the main thing.
We gunning each other down for nothing.
Brainwashed.
Just because we crabs in a bucket. We see someone else doing better than we are, so we get angry.
And the media plays a great part in it.
Right. And we see somebody, we get jealous, and we start trying to come up with their demise as a person, their character, everything. We're not in the game of building each other up when we need to do better with that also.
Look how we're portrayed in these rap videos and the movies and all that stuff.
We always inmate 1, inmate 2.
We're the thugs. Yep. We're the baby daddy with the 15 baby mamas.
We rarely play doctors and engineers.
You see more of that today, but coming up, you didn't see much of that.
Think about the movies we grew up on: Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, Baby Boy with the baby mama drama, the black woman mad at her baby daddy because he's sleeping around with everybody. So it's just all of our movies. I love them. I love those movies. I ain't gonna lie. Can quote them word for word. It's my movies. But it's just now. We think about it. It was kind of criminalizing to us, and it set us on a trail where we felt like that's how we had to act to kick it.
Brainwash.
That's how we have to be uneducated. We have to sell drugs. We got to carry guns. We got to be in jail. We have to have all this rank in the hood to be something when
how to go
get some stocks.
How to
invest in your children.
Exactly.
Open a CD for your children. Absolutely. So they won't have to take out student loans when they get ready to go to college.
Absolutely.
Invest in your kids. Invest in your community. Start a business.
Hell, invest in your damn self.
Right. Invest in yourself. And you won't have to sell drugs.
Go educate. Go get yourself. Go back to school or do something.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing, man. If you're not good in school, you can damn sure get a trade.
School is not for everybody. You can get a trade.
Get a trade.
And the crazy thing me and my husband was talking about that we found, we was just laughing about it because we was like, a business owner don't have to have a degree to start a business, but you have to have a degree to work for them.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy?
And it's just so ironic how America works. And it's just, we got to do better, y'all. We got to come together. And I know everybody in their mama preach unity every day of their life. That it's becoming a broken record. But we have to do better.
We was brought here to serve.
I ain't serving nobody but the Lord.
Yeah, I
nobody but the Lord.
That which is also true. It's the truth.
See, that's why I couldn't be. Yeah, they would have lynched me. They would have just went ahead and did what they did to me because my mouth smart. My mouth run off real bad. I got issues. I need to work on that. You still working on me with that. So it's just,
That's America. God bless America.
Yep. The land of the free and the home of the brave.
So they say. So they say.
But thank God we don't have to pop firecrackers because Dalen is scared of firecrackers and Giselle is scared of firecrackers. So we're going to light some lanterns and just release them into the air and call it a night.
Sounds good to me.
You have anything else to say, babe? You dropping stuff.
My bad. Well, thank God we lasted a lot longer than we usually do. I'm proud of that.
Yeah, we had a lot to talk about.
Yeah, man, it was a real good subject, and I'm actually glad that I can actually get my voice out, and my voice actually be heard for once.
Yeah.
I do want to say this though, if you can, from the bottom of my heart, man, don't be a stereotype.
Yeah.
Don't be what you think. Don't be what they want you to be.
Be a leader, not a follower.
Absolutely.
Lead the pack.
Yeah, man.
Be different. Strive. Just wake up every day with the thought on your mind that I'm going to accomplish something new today.
Like I said, you can always go back to school. You can get if school ain't your thing, you can get you a trade.
Mm-hmm.
There is a way.
Everybody is good at something.
It's too much out there to say that you can't get it. It's too much out there.
Mm-hmm.
You can get it.
Yep. You gotta get it.
Anyway.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in.
We appreciate everything. And before you go, I do want to say this. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Oh, no. I wasn't ready. That's my favorite movie. I love it. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Equally Yoked Podcast. We are also on YouTube. Subscribe, rate, review.
Yes.
We are on Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Play. Y'all.
Yes.
Subscribe, follow us. Thank y'all for all y'all support. Send us some fan mail.
Yes.
Questions, concerns, anything. Our email is equallyyokepodcast@gmail.com. We are on Patreon. So if y'all want to get on there, subscribe to us. We're going to keep the content going. Send us a screenshot of y'all listening to the show, and we'll shout y'all out. Thank y'all so much again for everything.
Support the podcast.
Support the podcast.
Support Black
Support
love.
the movement. The movement. The movement. Because we're a movement by ourselves, but we're a force when we together.
There you go. And don't forget to grab her by the pussy.